Hello everyone, this is Mohammad Dinatullah from the Saimedha Coaching Center, Koti, Hyderabad. So welcome to the Smart Start for the ECET 2025 students. Now in this video, in our previous video also we have discussed one concept related to periodicity topic and the related questions we have done. Now in this video also we will be continuing one more topic related to periodicity, and as I have told you some of the time saving result what we are having, because we have to save the time in the examination, like that also we will be discussing some more time saving results for the next questions also. Okay. Now before starting that main concept what we are having, as I have already told you that Saimedha Coaching Center Koti Hyderabad has already started the Spark batch for the ECET 2025 students, offline as well as online coaching over here. So whatever this summer batch we are having over here, 1 month, 1.5 month time, in this first we will be going to cover maths, physics, chemistry, 60 to 70% will be covering over here. If you are covering that maths, physics, chemistry topics whatever we are having, later on time the students those who are having the industrial training now itself, later on time after summer, means if you are going with the July, that part June ending July, we can concentrate on the engineering subjects over here. If you are completing this maths, which is also important for the ECET examination, physics, chemistry, all these are important. MPC, it is of 100 marks, engineering is of 100 marks. Okay. So if you are completing 70 to 80% or average of 70% if you are completing for this maths, physics, chemistry in this 1 month, 1.5 month time, then remaining time whatever we are having, we can concentrate on our main core subjects what we are having. Okay, and the students those who will be having the industrial training in the December, January, like that, for them the students will be getting only 4 months of time, like 3 to 4 months they will be getting for all that ECET preparation. So over there don't feel burden on you. Okay, for that purpose only, if you are preparing now itself, if you are completing that maths, physics, chemistry now itself, and daily you are revising that concepts whatever you have already completed, then later on in the December, January you can mainly concentrate on the engineering subjects over here. Okay, for that purpose already Saimedha Coaching Center Koti Hyderabad has started the Spark batch online as well as offline. If you are having if you want any information regarding this, you can contact on the given numbers. Okay. Now let us continue the topic periodicity. Okay. In our last video we have completed one concept. Now later on continue this part. Okay. Now according to the last concept, what I have told you means one TSR I have told you, time saving result, that is whenever we are having the period or T value. Okay. Period of sine, cos, secant and cosecant. What is the answer we have written over here? That answer we have written it as what? 2 pi. Okay. Now next part. Similarly, if you are taking tan and cot we have taken over here, for this what we have taken over here? Pi. Okay, this part we have taken. Actually for this also we are using T by mod A formula only. T by mod A we are using. T value we have taken it as 2 pi divided by what is A value we are having. A value is equals to 1. So 2 pi by 1 means 1. 2 pi by 1 means what we are having over here? 2 pi only now. So for this also T by mod A formula only we have used. T value is 2 pi, T value is pi over here. What is A value we are having? 1. That's why we are remembering directly it as period of that part 2 pi pi. In our previous questions, in our previous video what we have taken, T value we have written divided by if A value what we are having, that A value we are writing over here. Similarly that part. Okay. Now let us discuss the concept of today's video. Okay. Now what we are having means a time saving result. Now just now I have written sin x cos x like that. Now whenever we are having modulus functions over here, what we are having? Modulus function. If you want to solve this mod sin x also, means again what we have to take, f of x is equals to f of t plus x. Case number 1, t value is equals to pi by 2. Case number 2, t value is equals to pi. Case number 3, t value is equals to 3 pi by 2. Case number 4, t value is equals to 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, 6 pi, 7 pi. All that values we have to take. Now which one is getting satisfied, that t value will become the period of the function. Okay, all that concept will be there. But as per the time saving result over here, listen here carefully now, listen here carefully, what we are having, period of mod sin x, okay, next mod cos x, next mod tan x, next mod cot x, next mod secant x, next mod cosecant x. For all these modulus functions, we are having only one answer, that is equals to pi. Okay, for all that modulus functions, whatever it may be, we are having the answer as what? Pi only. Understood this concept? Now, after this, what we are doing means, suppose we will be having some conditions over here. What are the conditions means? See this part. If you are having the function in the form of a mod sin x plus b mod cos x. We are having combination, mod sin, mod cos combination. Over here separate we are having separate mod sin x, separate mod cos x, like that we are having. But in this we are having combination. Okay. Next we are taking f of x is equals to a mod tan x plus b mod cot x. Next f of x is equals to a mod cosecant x plus b mod secant x. Okay, this part we are having. So whenever we are having this type of combinations with the modulus functions, then what we have to remember? So the period is equals to pi by 2. Period is equals to pi by 2. But what is the condition we are having over here? You can see this part. What is the condition we are having over here? A should be equals to 2, A is equals to B. If you are having A is equals to B, then we have to write the answer as pi by 2. Now what is A, B means? I have written A value over here, B value. This A value, B value, if it is equal, then we have to write the period answer as pi by 2. Okay. Now similarly, what we are having, if A value is not equal to B, A value is what? Not equal to B, then we have to write the answer as what? Pi. Understood this concept? Now let us see this part. Now if you are having the question, the period of mod sin x, the period of mod sin x is equals to what? Pi. Okay, second option is correct. Now the period of mod cos x is equals to what? Pi. Okay, next part, the period of f of x is equals to mod sin mod cos. Combination we are having. If you are having combination, we have to take A value, B value. A is equals to 1, B is equals to 1. Therefore, A is equals to B. If A is equals to B means what is the answer? Pi by 2. Okay. Next part. Now, the period of f of x is equals to mod sin minus mod cos x divided by mod sin plus mod cos x. Okay. Now, for this type of question, actually we are having another concept. In our coming video also I will be explaining in detail about that part. But simple concept of what we are having is, see this one. Now, whenever we are having the condition as A into f of x plus or minus b into g of x. Okay, means we are taking one function over here, that is another function I have taken. Okay, now for this function I am finding out the period over here. For this function I have find out the period and we are getting the answer as some answer t1. Okay, now for this part, if I am finding the period over here, period is equals to, we are getting the answer as what? T2. Okay. For this function we are getting the answer as T1, for that function we are getting the answer as T2. Now we are having different answers over here. If we are having different answers, listen carefully. Therefore, period is equals to period of A into f of x plus or minus b into g of x will be equals to LCM of T1 and T2. What we have to do? Whenever we are having different answers, means we have to find out the LCM of that part. If you are having same answer, then the period of this complete question will be same only. Later on in the coming video also we will be discussing in detail and we will be solving that questions over here. Okay, but that question we are having same modulus function question we are having, somewhat link we are having with that concept. Let us see this part. Okay, now what I am doing means this part, this mod sin x minus mod cos x, I am taking this part as one function, and mod sin x plus mod cos x, I am taking this part as another function. In between we are having division, nothing will happen. Division means don't divide that part. We are taking the selected function. This is one function, this is one function. If the two functions are with plus sign, minus sign or division sign, whatever it may be, now we are taking the two functions. Now first, can you tell me what is the period of this one function, this complete function we have taken? Okay. Now according to this function, we are having combination. In that combination, what we have taken? A value and B value. A value is equals to 1. B value is equals to minus 1. A is equals to 1. B is equals to minus 1. So A will be equals to B or A is not equal to B we are having. A is not equal to B. A is not equal to B. If A is not equal to B, we have to take the answer as what? Pi. Okay. For this complete part, I have done with the period. Period is equal to what we are getting? Pi. Okay. Now, second function. For this second function, what is the period now? Again, we are having combination over here. A is equals to 1, B is equals to 1. If you are having A and B as 1, A is equals to B, then what we have to write the answer? Pi by 2. Okay. So, what I have told you, one answer is completed, another answer is completed. We are getting different answers. If you are getting different answers, then what we have to find? LCM. So, LCM of pi and pi by 2. Okay. So, I have written pi comma pi by 2 over here. Don't write pi division we are having is, don't write divide over here. Pi by 2. No need to write like that. Only we have taken pi and pi by 2. That answers what we are having. For that answers we have to find out the LCM. Division means don't write division over there. Understood? So, this part we have taken. Now, what we have to do means, whenever you want to find out the LCM of this part, you have to remember one concept. That is LCM of numerators and divided by HCF of denominators. Okay, it is equals to. Now, we are having pi and pi. Means leave that pi. Let us see the number. What is the number? 1. What is the number? 1. Numerator. Numerator number is 1. Numerator number is 1. 1 and 1. What is the LCM of 1 and 1? We are having 1 only. So, 1 pi. 1 pi means pi only we have taken. Okay. Now, divided by. Now, 1, 2 we are HCF of 1 and 2. What is the HCF of 1 and 2? Highest common factor means 1 we are having. So, what is the final answer we are getting over here? Pi. Pi means which option? Third option. Understood the concept? So, for this we have taken first part this one, second part this part. Okay, we are getting the different answer. We have to find out the LCM. LCM of the numerator, HCF of the denominator. Okay, if you are having any doubt in this part also, in the coming video we will be discussing in detail about these questions. Okay. Now, let us see the next question. The period of the function f of x is equal to mod sin 4x plus mod cos 4x we are having. Okay. Now, let us see this part. So, it is equals to, now we are having the combination. If you are having the combination A value and B value, what is A value we are having? 1. B value what we are having? 1. A is equals to B. If A is equal to B, what is the answer we are having over here? Pi by 2. What is the answer we are having? Pi by 2. But one twist we are having over here. What is the twist means? Whenever we are having the x coefficient, because what I have written over here, I have written this part over here, sin x, cos x, tan x, cot x, cosecant x, secant x, only xx part I have written. I have not written sin 2x, I have not written sin 3x over there, I have not written sin 4x over there, only sin x, cos x, tan x, cot x, like that we have taken. For that we are having pi by 2 pi over here. Now, similarly in this question what we have done means we have written pi by 2, but this number is also we are having now 4. Whenever we are having coefficient of x, where we have tried in the denominator, t by mod a, we are having t by mod a. Similarly, answer is correct only, but as we are having coefficient of x, we have tried divided by 4 is equals to pi by 8. What we are having? Pi by 8. Pi by 8 means a second option. Okay. Now, let us go with the next question over here. Now, in this part, the fundamental period of mod cot x, mod cos x, mod tan x, mod sin x. Now, listen carefully. Now, first I am taking the combination of this part, mod sin, mod cos. Second combination I am taking it as mod tan, mod cot over here. Okay, now see this one. Now, whenever we are taking mod sin x plus mod cos x, now in this a value 1, b value 1, a is equals to b. So, what is the answer we are getting? One answer we are getting it as pi by 2. One answer what we are getting? Pi by 2. Now, second, tan and cot. For mod tan, mod cot, a value is equals to b. If you are having a is equals to b, then again what is the second answer we are having? Pi by 2. Okay. Now, according to this, what I have told you, if you are getting the different answers, then we have to find out the LCM. If you are getting the different answers, then we have to find out the LCM. But in this question, as we are getting the same answer, then the period of this complete question, then the period of what? Complete question will be equals to pi by 2 only. Will be equals to what? Pi by 2. No need to go for other step also. Now, let us try to solve these questions now. Now, this is another concept we are having, simple concept. I will be explaining in this video only. Let us see this part. Now, what we are having? TSR. Again, we can solve all that cases over there. Case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4. All that also we can do. But what is the next concept we are having? Time saving result what we are having for this part. Okay. Let us see this one. time saving result. Okay. Now what we are doing means we are finding the period of this part. Okay. Period of f of x is equals to x minus bracket of x. Okay. F of x is equals to x minus bracket of x. Okay. Now similarly again what we are taking over here, f of x is equals to sine of x minus bracket of x. Okay. Next again f of x is equals to log of x minus bracket of x. Okay. Next one, f of x is equals to e power x minus bracket of x. Okay. All this part we have taken, means important is x minus bracket of x over here. That x minus bracket of x if you are having with sine function, cos function, tan function, cot function, secant, cosecant, log, exponential, whatever it may be, if we are having x minus bracket of x is visible in the question, for that what is the answer we are having over here? Directly we can write the answer as is equals to 1. Is equals to what? 1. So the period for all that functions will be equals to what? 1. Now the point is, if you have gone for various parts, just now we have taken sin x, cos x, tan, cot, mod sin, mod cos, for all that we are getting the periods as pi, 2 pi, pi by 2, like that we are getting. But for this we are getting the answer as 1 over here. Why? Because that we have taken trigonometric functions over there. For the trigonometric functions we have to consider pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, like that we have to consider. But as we are having, see this part, x minus bracket of x we are having, x minus bracket of x means we can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that we can take. Okay. And the least positive value we are getting it as what? 1. Understood this part? Similarly, now this part x minus bracket of x, it is coming with any trigonometric. Now listen carefully. Now we are having sine of x minus bracket of x is there. It is not only sine x. If it was only sine x, then we can consider pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, like that. Okay. But we are having sine of x minus bracket of x. Similarly, log of x minus bracket of x, e power x minus bracket of x, like that we are having. Then we have to remember the period as what? 1. Okay. Now similarly, what is the note point we are having means, see this part, note, period of ax minus bracket of ax is equals to 1 by a. What we are having, ax minus bracket of ax means what? 1 by a. 1 we have written, and again we are having some coefficient of x means we have tried 1 by a for this part. Okay. Now let us go with this question now. The period of f of x equals to cos of x minus bracket of x we are having. We are having x minus bracket of x over here. Okay. Cos of this part. What is the answer we are having? 1. That's it. Okay. Log of x minus bracket of x we are having. What is the answer? 1. Next part. Now the period of f of x is 10x minus bracket of 10x. 10x minus bracket of 10x. What is the answer? 1 by 10. 1 by a. 1 by a, 10, 1 by 10. Next part. Now the period of f of x is log of sine inverse of x minus bracket of x. If you are having x minus bracket of x over here of some other functions, whatever it may be, then we have to remember the period is equals to what? 1. Okay. For confusion purpose, it has been given some other answers also, pi, 2 pi, like that. Okay. But whenever we are having x minus bracket of x, what we have to remember? Pi. What we have taken? 1. Okay. So these were the questions related to what we have taken. First, modulus functions we have taken, and we have taken x minus bracket of x questions we have taken. Okay. So in this today's video we have completed one more concept. Similarly, in the coming next video we will be discussing some other concept of the periodicity over here. Okay. Now before ending this video, I want to again remind you that Saimedha Coaching Center Koti, Hyderabad has already started the ECET coaching for offline students as well as online Spark batch in the summer. Okay, in 1 month, 1.5 month, whatever the maths, physics, chemistry we are having, nearly 70% will be trying to complete over here. Later on we can concentrate on the engineering subjects. Okay, so don't waste your time. Try to start your preparation now itself, from now itself. Okay, later on you will be having very clarification that what you have to do the revision, what subjects you have to practice. Later on you will be having very clarification, but you have to start your preparation now itself for the ECET 2025. If you want any information regarding this, you can contact on the given numbers. Thank you very much.